Well, here's the progress so far on this Lincoln. Got the interior pretty well as gutted as I need to have it. I'm probably going to pull that passenger airbag out. I pulled the driver's side. And we'll probably have some fun with those. So all I got left to do is I got to jerk the hood, take the struts out, and then I'm going to jerk the motor and tranny. Now the reason I pulled all the window glass was because here, actually yesterday, and today is, now just to get you all caught up, because my videos are way behind, and you're going to be getting videos from last week, this week. Everything's all screwed up. I usually try to keep my videos fairly up to date, but as far as, you know, within a day or so of the making, so that everything's kind of current, but here lately that just has not been working. Like I told you in my update video, the factory's been crazy. For those of you wondering what campaign is when we start slice, what we call slice at the factory, and it's when the farmers start harvesting their beets, bringing them into the pile grounds. That's when we start up the factory. Consequentially, it's also when we start finding all of the problems that didn't get fixed during the inner campaign, which is the time when we're not producing sugar at the factory. During inner campaign, we go through and fix all the things that need to be fixed to get ready for campaign. I wish my random cattage would knock it off. Molly wants to be petted, but she's not being petted, so she's upset. Anyways, campaign is the time when we basically produce sugar from the sugar beets that are being harvested. It's the time when sugar beet harvest starts, usually in early October, right in that general time frame, early to middle October. Let's see. So when that startup time happens, we find all these problems, and you can't shut the factory down. I forget what the costs are to shut the factory down and then start it back up again, but they are phenomenal, like in the millions. So we try not to shut the factory down. Rather, they like to try and fix the problems that we've got while the factory's running, which is just crazy. Been really busy, working a lot of late hours, and yeah, I guess I'm overtime and money, but all the same, you know, it'd be really nice to be able to get home and actually, you know, be home instead of having to be working. So anyways, I got sidetracked there, but onward ho. Bought a Lincoln Continental. It's a 94. Forget how many miles it's got, but it's substantially less than the one I've got. The green one has 179,000 miles. And at any rate, so the one I got has busted out windows. What had happened is the guy was driving down the gravel. The air ride went out. And so he kept driving and tore the tranny pan off. Kept driving yet until the tranny burnt up. So, peachy dandy, what I've got to do is I've got to save the tranny out of this car and all of the windows and the air ride, because most of the air ride shocks on this car are good. Plus I've got a whole another set over there. Got a full set of window glass, and I should be able to make that 94 Lincoln with less miles into a better car than my green one. So the green car will go up for sale, which that's an absolutely wonderful car. I absolutely love it. It's just that every once in a while check engine light comes on. Still haven't been able to figure that one out, but it's not a huge deal. The other thing that the black car is lacking is good tires. Now I'll be using the good tires off of this car to put onto my car, because I actually got really good tires on my car, but they're not all matching, so I want them to be all matching. I'm a anal nut like that. But so anyways, I'm going to strip this car down. We used a lot of parts out of this car to make the black one into the good car. Perks of having the black car over the green car is that the black car is the executive edition, came equipped with the dual bucket seats and the center console with the floor mounted shifter, and ooh, it's got a sunroof. So we should be seeing that car tomorrow. Actually, we got to take a trip into town and we'll go through the lot where that car's at. That guy actually has a lot of really cool cars. He's an Oldsmobile Buick, you know, Pontiac nut. So yeah, we clash on different terms. But like I tell him, you know, I like a challenge. That's why I'm a Ford guy, you know. But, so anyways, that's a story on the gray Lincoln. Now, I think my next video will probably be an update on future and current projects, things that have not been getting done because, as I explained in my reintroduction videos, there's been a lot going on. But will be getting done come winter. As soon as snow flies and sticks, you know, aside from riding the snowmobiles and taking care of cows, and then when calving season comes around, obviously that's a pretty hectic time. But during that time when the snow flies and it's really not feasible to work in the corrals, I will be spending a lot of time in the shop, getting a lot of projects done. You can see one of the projects right there. We got a motor for Roman's 1980 Monza. Doesn't look like much now, but it's a pre-mission as designated by the orange block, and that's not a repaint. It is an orange block pre-mission with a 4-bolt main. And we should be able to make a pretty wild 350 out of that to put in the 80 Monza, which should make a pretty awful hot car. We got Roman started sanding on the tank for his Devil bike, which, because of circumstances beyond our control, did not get done this year. At any rate, that's a start of projects to come. Yeah, so, and obviously a lot of what we get done in the projects is dictated by the work that I've got to do for the ranch. Obviously, the ranch is the moneymaker until and if I start making partnership revenue. And that has to be taken care of first and foremost. So the ranch work kind of dictates what I can do in the shop. And oftentimes what happens is I'm a little too optimistic on what I can get done, and I take on more than I can chew. So hopefully that won't be the case this winter. We've got a lot of work caught up. Still have a lot of corral cleaning to do. Don't have much fencing left to do, but I've got a lot of corral fixing to do. Got a couple more posts to set. Corrals to fix, you know, just getting ready for the winter season. But at any rate, that's that for now. So, catch you guys in another video.